Hello and greetings from beautiful Bali. Today I will be sharing with you a yoga posture called Bhujaṅgāsana, also known as the Cobra pose, and actually the Sanskrit translation for Bhujanga is serpent. So literally it's actually the serpent pose, but it's known as the Cobra pose because when you look at the posture, you're raised up, your body's raised up in the way that a cobra does. Yes, so this yoga posture is energizing the area of the chest, the spine and the lungs quite a lot. It activates Anahata chakra, so the heart chakra, the chakra of love. In it you're getting a lot of energy from above, but also there's a lot of earth energy rising up through the legs and the spine, all gathering at the level of the chest. It's a posture that can also work therapeutically for mild cases of asthma. If you have acute asthma though, it's better that you practice a few other breathing techniques before practicing this posture. It's also very good for regulating your hormones, so it's one of those postures that is very popular for hormonal balance. It's good for, in the case of women, it's good for ovarian health, and also for some cases of mild sciatica. So it's really energizing the spine. What else? Yes, filling up the lungs. It's strengthening for the legs, the spines, and the arms. I love this posture. There are a few variations of it, so I'll show you the variations. Basically, one is called the Sphinx pose. It's one that's a little bit more gentle for those of you who might maybe have some back pain while performing the full posture. So lots of people can sometimes injure themselves by going into the full posture and holding it for way too long without gradually building up. So you want to practice this posture gently and gradually build up the time that you practice it. Yes, contraindications about this posture. So when not to practice this posture is if you're pregnant, you're facing down in this posture, so it's too much pressure on the spine. Also, if you have a neck injury or a spine injury, it's best that you either not practice this posture or just try it out very, very gently, depending on what injury you have. Consult your physician. Be gentle in yoga. If you are doing anything that causes an acute pain, you should not be practicing it. So always your body is communicating something to you. And now, of course, there is a difference between discomfort and pain. So we need to become aware of it. Sometimes a little bit of discomfort is actually okay and we need to move through it. But if it's an acute pain, it's best to get out of the posture. Okay, so how to practice Bhujaṅgāsana. So you would come to lay down, so. And then you place the hands more or less at the level of the shoulders. The feet are on the ground with the feet separate, and the tops of the feet are pressing down into the mat. So they're not lifting up, they're strong, pressing down into the mat, but the muscles of the buttocks are relaxed. Yes, you come up here, and you gradually begin to lift up, and you can begin with what they call the baby cobra. See, and I'm not using all my strength in my arms and trying to like lift like this. I am using the muscles of my back. I'm engaging my whole body. It's almost as if I can lift myself without the hands. The hands are only supporting. And then coming up, straightening the arms. My pelvis stays on the ground. So you might know that. That's up dog. That's a different posture. So we're staying here with the pelvis on the mat, the feet and legs straight on the floor. All of the fingertips pushing into the mat to release a little bit of pressure from your wrist. So equally spreading out the weight between all the fingers. The shoulders are back and down. So a very common mistake is practicing the posture like this with the shoulders slouched and the arms like this. No, like so. Up and down, active shoulders, arms are straight, and once you're here, slightly tilting the head back. If that's painful, just do it gently. If you can go fully, that's awesome, and if you can't, that's awesome too. Just doing whatever is available for you without hurting yourself, yes? So be the full posture. So there's energy coming up here. And breathe deep into the chest. You can even close your eyes, focus at the level of the heart. Stay for as long as you can, again, without forcing it. So come down, you come here and stay here. There's a counter pose, but now before going into that, I want to show you an alternative variation. If you're here and this is too much on your spine, you can perform the Sphinx pose, in which your elbows are right below your shoulders. So the fingertips are still on the mat. Everything else is the same. Still here, the shoulders are back and down, not here. This is the most common thing I see very often, this here. Yes, so this is engaged, away from the ears. Yes, and then tilting the head back. It might even be a better idea to actually start here, and if this is all right, then coming into the full posture. Otherwise staying here. Or if you're here and you need a break, you can come down here. It's more gentle. To come out of the posture, you simply roll down. You can rest your head. And then to release some pressure from the back, you can bring your hips towards the heel and rest in child's pose for a while. Yes, so that's Bhujaṅgāsana for you today. I hope you enjoy this posture. I hope you have a beautiful day. May you be well. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may you be free. Namaste.